Welcome back, everyone. Meteorologist Sean Dawson is expanding his hurricane gear task. We all know disasters can occur during any season, so he's now talking about products year-round.
Yeah, for sure. And it's all in a hope of keeping you and your family safe. Today's emergency gear test focuses on some food options that you can store for a very long time. Check this out.
We can use our hurricane kits year-round here in Houston. Disasters and life disruptions can happen at any time. And today is part 2 about a discussion of food options that we can use during emergencies. But before we get going, let me remind you of the 5 universal categories that every household should be prepared for. Along with food, you need water. Get a long-lasting flashlight or lantern. Have a way to keep your phone charged when the electricity goes out. And finally, think about your medical needs and a well-stocked first aid kit. I shared some of my thoughts on buying non-perishable groceries in part 1 of this discussion on food. But there are provisions out there just for emergency preparedness, and one of my favorites is heater meals. These meals ready to eat can store from 2 to 5 years. They use a flameless heating method that's included, and I know that military and first responders use these. Freeze-dried and dehydrated foods are another option. These green bags from Prepper All Naturals contained cooked beef. These other samples are from ReadyWise. Airtight Metalite pouches can last up to 25 years under the right conditions, but you will need water to go along with this for its preparation. If you're packing a go bag when space and weight are limited, you're going to need something like these emergency food rations. They are high-calorie food bars that taste surprisingly good. They're not going to fill you up, but they will keep you going for a while. Something like this usually has about a 5-year shelf life. You'll need at least 3 days of food, preferably 7, and remember to check ingredients for food allergies. And you'll always want to try to store these in a climate-controlled environment. Did you see part 1 of my emergency food discussion where I talk about that non-perishable food? That segment and all of my emergency preparedness content is available on the Fox Local app for your smart TV. There are many video-on-demand options, free and with no subscription required. To leave me feedback, though, or a comment, go to my Facebook page. I'm at John Dawson, Fox 26.